students, welcome in this lecture of International Economics. In some of the previous lectures, we have seen free trade policy and protection. Basically, these policies are related with the commercial foreign trade policy. Now, when we are talking about free trade, there are less barriers in the trade activity. And in case of protection, there are different types of barriers in the trade activity. Now, basically, trade policy is influenced by various aspects: social, economic, political, and cultural. It also depends on the political relations of nations who are the trading partners. Now, in this video lecture, I am going to explain what are the effects of tariff. We have seen that tariff is a part of protection policy. Tariff is nothing but a tax imposed on imported and exported commodities. It is a part of trading activity. Now, when we are talking about tariff, we have seen different types of tariff. We have seen ad valorem duty, specific duty, and compound duty. In India, tariffs are known as a duty, and generally we use the word import duty, export duty for tariff. Now here, there are basic two types of tariff. Some of the types we have seen in previous lectures also. General tariff: in case of general tariff, government gets revenue and government want to restrict some of the commodities in the trading activity, and at that time government imposes import duty. So that is general tariff. In general tariff, government gets revenue. But in case of protective tariff, in case of protection, when government want to protect domestic industries, they want to protect their own entrepreneurs, they want to increase their domestic demand instead of demand for foreign commodities. So that is what protective tariff. And at that time, there is no revenue to the government. Now, when we are talking about effects, basically those effects are economic effects. Here in this lecture, I am going to focus basically on the economic effects. Those effects are on the society. We can classify those effects in three parts. First, that is on consumers group. Second, producers group, and last one is government. Now, as I said that we have discussed about different types of tariff. Now see, the first and immediate effect of imposition of tariff is increase in the price level. Now, when price level increases, it affects on the total demand of the market also, of that specific commodity also, and it is associated with the supply side factors also. Effects of tariffs are different on consumers, on producers, and on government. We can analyze those effects with the partial equilibrium analysis with diagram. Friends, in this diagram, we will see what are the effects of tariffs on the different parts of society. This is partial equilibrium analysis. Now, why partial equilibrium analysis? Because it is based on some of the assumptions. Those assumptions are basically, first, this diagram is related with the imposition of tariff on X commodity which is going to import by a specific nation. Second, the level of tariff is general and not protective. It is in general, not protective. Third assumption is there is production of substitute commodity. There is production of substitute for X in the economy. Means country is importing X and at the same time country is producing substitute good for X. And fourth assumption is demand and supply for commodity X both are elastic. Demand for and supply of X, that is elastic. Now, with this assumption, we will try to understand what are the effects of tariff on consumers, on producers and on the government. Now see, on y-axis we can see the price level, which is denoted by Y, price level. On x-axis we have shown quantity of X commodity which country is going to import. Now D1 is internal demand curve and S is internal supply curve. Now see, in this diagram we are going to analyze what are the effects on the domestic economy, on the domestic market of tariff. That's why we are considering internal demand and internal supply. Now here OQ1 is the quantity which country can produce. OQ1 is the quantity which country can supply domestically. Okay, that is, see, this is supply curve. Here TQ1, this much quantity can be supplied, but the demand for X commodity is RQ4. So country is importing X. So country is importing X and the total quantity of X after import will be OQ4. So the total quantity supplied will be OQ4. See, try to understand that country is able to supply only OQ1. But with the help of import, we can increase the supply from OQ1 to OQ4. This is the situation before imposition of tariff. So, before imposition of tariff, the price level is OP. This is the price level in the economy for commodity X which we are going to import. So, before imposition of tariff, price level is OP. Now, to protect our domestic enterprises, to protect our own entrepreneurs, country imposes tariff on the import of commodity X. So what will happen? If government imposes tariff, immediate effect of it is increase in the price level, you will observe, because this PR level is the level before imposition of tariff, and you will observe that P1M is the level after imposition of tariff. So this PP1 is the difference in the price level due to imposition of tariff, which clearly shows that previous level was OP and now it has been increased up to OP1. So this is what increase in the price level. This is the immediate effect on the price of commodity X. Now, due to increase in the price, what will happen? This MSR triangle, in this triangle it is shown that consumer have to pay extra price for commodity X. So this is price of protection for consumption, and it is paid by whom? It is paid by the consumers. So MSR is the price paid by the consumer. So it shows that commodity is costly for the consumers. So automatically the demand for commodity X gets reduced. Okay. So it will be reduced from Q4 to Q3. So previously we were supplying with the help of import OQ4, but now the total supply will be OQ3. Now OQ3 will be total supply, but as the price has been increased, it will be beneficial for our domestic enterprises, because without increase in the cost of production, they are getting higher price for that specific type of commodity. So this is what producer surplus. P1PTF is the area. P1PTF is the area. It is a producer surplus because producers are getting more and more higher price for commodity X. So automatically what will happen? They will start to produce more, because as we have seen, there is substitute production for commodity X in the economy. So previously we were producing up to OQ1 only. Now they will produce extra, means production will increase because they are getting more price for commodity X. Producers are getting more price for commodity X. So they will increase the production from OQ1 to OQ2, and we will reduce import from Q4 to Q3. Means now country is importing only this much area. Q2, Q3. We are importing only this much area. So when we are importing commodity X only in this much quantity, what will happen? Government will get revenue for that, because we are imposing tariff or tax, or we can say import duty on commodity X. So BSMF, this area, red area, shows revenue of the government. This is the area showing total revenue of the government. Revenue for what? Revenue for import duty for commodity X. Means here government is also in benefit, producer is also in benefit. Only thing is what? Consumer have to pay higher price, because they are the sufferers. Now here, so FBT is also one of the triangle shown with mixed dot, red and blue dot. We can say this is the price of protection for production. So in this much price, TBF, producers are able to produce OQ2 quantity of commodity X. See, previously we were producing only OQ1 and the total supply was OQ4 with the help of import, because we were importing Q1, Q4 area. But when government imposes tariff on commodity X, the area has been reduced. Means import has been reduced from OQ4 to OQ3. And when they are getting, the producers are getting higher price for commodity X, they starts to produce more. So they will produce more, this much quantity, Q1, Q2. They are producing more, okay, because they are getting this much price, TBF price for the production, for extra production. And FBSM is the area which shows the revenue for the government, because now we are importing only this much quantity. So quantity has been reduced from Q4 to Q3. So the quantity of import of X is only Q2, Q3. So this diagram clearly shows that there is immediate effect on the price level, because previous price level was OP and now it is OP1 after imposition of tariff. Previously we were importing, the total supply of commodity X was OQ4, but after charging tariff or duty, import duty, it has been reduced up to OQ2 only, and Q2, Q3 is the area of import on which government is getting revenue. So with the help of this diagram, we can finally say that producers and government are in a beneficial position after imposition of tariff, but in case of consumers, they have to pay higher price and they have to reduce consumption of X. Of course, they are getting substitute for X in the economy, but they have to reduce consumption. So these are the basic effects of tariff on the economy. Generally, underdeveloped countries, underdeveloped nations are imposing tariff to protect their own entrepreneurs and to increase the domestic economic activity in the country. So today I will stop here. In the next lecture, we will see the concept of balance of payments. Thank you.